Are you my bros or my foes? Because today, you're my hoes. And today, we are going deep, deep, deep into the foundations. We're experiencing the average life of an ant as we explore the foundations of the world. Wednesday, November 11th, 2026, 4:25 p.m. That's 11th, not 11th. I'm stupid. Oh. Okay. The sun is low in the sky, unsurprisingly for this time of day, this time of year. Each November, as the sun sets earlier, you feel your body ache more. Oh, God, tell me about it. The older I get, the more my joints hurt every day. Fucking 6 feet in the grave already, and I'm only 18. Yeesh. Being back there makes old injuries throb. You stick your hands in your pockets, idly rubbing your crotch where the jeans and cloth fabric meet. Until the man next to you clears his throat, you snap your attention back to him. Oh, sorry, sir. It's getting a little bit too exciting this southern Illinois cold weather. Gene is in a suit, even after hours. You've never seen him dressed informally. You okay? Let's be real. No. To be expected. Yep. So, a needle-pulling thread. Inside are your dad's keys. The keychains are familiar. Cardinals logo, bottle opener from Buckwater Brew Works, that new local brewery he likes. Liked. Okay, my dad's dead. Gene wiggles his little fingies, indicating that he's waiting impatiently for you to take the keys. I thought you might want these as they were. Gene looks at you with the look of concern on his face. Something sentimental on them? Yeah. You finally reach out and take them gingerly. They're warm from Gene's pocket. He's carrying a small lockbox with some long rolled up papers. I was asking to give these to you too. It's in a safe deposit box. He replaces the stuff in your hands and wipes his palms in his pants. As you look at the items, none of them seem familiar. The lockbox has a combination lock on it. The box looks very old and fragile, but the lock is new. The lock uses letters, not numbers as you'd expect. The documents are rolled tight, but the texture looks like drafting papers. You know, you have no obligation to stay here. Sell the house if you want. I can help. Yeah. Probably sell the house so you can go back home. This is not your home anymore. You need to think about it first. He calls out at you one last time. Hey, kid! Couldn't find the snug lab you mentioned. To be honest, though, I didn't look hard. He sits down at the car and gives you a curt wave. You give him a small Western nod, head nod, as opposed to any other place head nod. You give him a Midwestern one. What could the combination be? Well, obviously, it's gonna be penis. If I were a man making a lock something, I would make it penis. If only he didn't have died so suddenly. God, stupid dad. You think to yourself for the 20th time. There's a lot of options, though. The dial has the full alphabet on it. For the fun, you try your name, but the lock doesn't budge. You'll come back later when you have a better idea of what fate saddled you with figuring out. Dramatic much? Well, Dad died, now you're here, sick with the family burden of clearing out this house and now solving this lockbox's mystery. You hesitate when you think about the basement. Dad's dead. He can't get mad at you for going down there. Dad's definitely dead. But still, in the back of your mind, when you think about opening the door, you hear him admonishing you. You'll have to get to it eventually. For now, you might as well go to sleep. Before you go to bed, though. Okay. This is not as eerie as I thought it would be. Try to open the lock. You stare at the lock and try to force the code into your mind. Gotta try something. Input combination. You input the combination cardinals. You pull down on the lock. It stays closed. Maybe you'll figure it out another day. On the way to the couch, you have to pass the basement door. As you walk past, you hesitate. This is where Dad would always be. You notice you'd be breathing heavily. Your eyes feel dry. You try to unclench your hands and your jaw. The door scares you still. Fuck the door. We're going past it. You feel compelled to stop and open the door, but you don't. There's no reason to look there now. It can wait for the morning. Maybe in a couple of days when you're more comfortable. Yeah, fuck that. You remember Gingham's dinner down the street. Diner. They always had really good biscuits. You can almost smell them. You'd be quick to go there and grab something. You go to the front door and start putting on your shoes. You get one shoe untied. Okay. After you get over the heart attack, you almost... Yeah, I'll say. You hesitantly open the door. It's a delivery driver. He's out of breath, and you see what's probably a bike leaning up against the porch pillars. He's got a huge bag with him with a receipt attached. Receipt is from Gingham's? Hey, are you Paige? Paige Hoblati? Yep, that's the name of the food. That's my sister. Great. He thrusts the bag at you. For Paige. You take the heavy bag and he immediately turns around. Tell her thanks for the tip. You look at the receipt. She looks like a week's worth of dining food. Eggs, fried chicken, mac and cheese. Multiple orders of biscuits with extra honey butter. Your stomach growls. You realize you're standing there with only one shoe on. You bug outside, put everything on the table, opening the page makes you realize they're through and fries. A lot of food, it'll be hard to eat all of it. Unless you're stuck here for longer than you expect. You try to figure out why Paige did this. How does she know? They haven't talked to her. Or you're not that close to your stepmom or sister. This is probably the nicest thing Paige has ever done for you. Paige, Sandra, Catherine. Paige, Sandra, Catherine. What are we doing out? Call your sister. We'll call her. Pull out your phone and call her. The phone rings. You grab a few fries. When Paige finally picks up, she sounds concerned. Hey, I can't believe you called me. I'd ask who died, but he already did. Very funny. One of us needs to be. Hey, I'm very funny. Sure you are. Anyway, did you get the food already? Yeah, thanks. You're welcome. Enjoy your extra honey butter. You gave the guy a huge tip. Did I? I didn't realize. Yeah, it was like 50%. Had to call the order in, so maybe I misunderstood how much it was. Once I thought about ordering for you, I think I picked half the menu. Almost felt like an out-of-body experience. Hope you had enough food for the week. Should be. Glad to hear. I know I can't be there, but I just felt like I had to help, somehow. Hope it goes well. Let me know if I can do anything else. I will. Thank you. Good luck. You might as well try the box again. Okay, it's gotta be Hablati. You put in the combination Hablati. You pull down on the lock. Your last name doesn't seem to open it. Where would even your dad have left this information? Something in the basement? In the journals? You said to get ready for bed. On your way to the bathroom, you got to press the basement door again. It's open, just a small crack. Did you leave it open somehow? No. It was definitely closed before. Well, we've got to look downstairs. You push the door open a small amount and look down. It's so damn dark down there. You should take a step down. If you want to go down, you need to turn on the lights. You should turn on the lights. You feel around the wall until you find the switch. You should flip the switch. You stand in front of the door and flip the switch. The light doesn't turn on. You flip the switch on and off. Nothing happens. You should go down there. You look down the stairs, but you're too scared to take them. Something cold brushes against your arm like a breeze coming up from the basement. You feel like something else is here with you. Is someone there? You feel stupid in the silence of the house. There's not really anything down there except for bad memories. When you close the door, you make sure it's completely latched. You wiggle the handle side to side and push the door, making sure. It's definitely closed. The dollar store is the biggest store here since the block paint closed. As you walk through the battery aisle, an older man walks towards you. He seems vaguely familiar. You try to look away, but he stands in the middle, in your way. Hey, you're Mark's kid, right? Yep. The old man grunts. Mark Hablati. You poor kid. What a shock he passed so young. Yeah, it was very surprising. You going to sell that house? Straight to the point. It's been your family since I was a kid. I've been trying to clear it out before I decide. There's gotta be a lot of nice antiques in there, huh? How about I come by tomorrow and take a look? Sure, why not? Take some shit. Sounds good. Come by in the afternoon. Maybe I'll be able to get some cash in your hands. He passes by you. You grab trash bags, batteries, and light bulbs. Deep breaths. First, you make sure the light switch is off. Then you lean over and install the light bulb. On your tippy toes, you barely are able to grasp the end of the bulb. When you brush it with your fingertips, you get a soft shock, like when you rub your feet across carpet and then touch metal. You don't even pull back your hand. It doesn't hurt enough to warrant a reaction. After unscrewing the bulb, you walk to the trash and immediately throw it away. Not before shaking it to hear the sound of the broken filament. The LED bulb fits perfectly and screws in easily. Another pause and deep breaths. You feel so determined to turn on the light. No one will yell at you. There's no one to stop you. It's almost a rush of adrenaline when you touch your hand to the switch. There's a small part of you that was hoping the bulb didn't turn on. Maybe something was wrong with the wiring. Maybe it's a very, very old house, but unfortunately, you can go down to the basement. The basement is small, but there's a lot of stuff in it. Dad must have been more of a prepper than you thought. It's a good storage down here, though. So, of course, it's all down here. House supplies like detergent, MREs, canned food. There's a ton of half-finished projects like ham radios. Dad's desk with journals, notebooks, and loose paperwork. Giant buckets of salt and heat lamps. Knitting and crocheting supplies that you remember your grandma using in photos. When you look at all the supplies, you get overwhelmed. You're not sure how much mental effort you can use right now. Today's been a long day and you're already exhausted. It's hopeless. Your brain feels empty. It's probably good that you stop for now. Even though you're apprehensive about coming down here, you feel better. Before you get back upstairs, you should decide to do some of these things. Doesn't have fish tanks. You the fish tank. They're not unique. Family heirlooms. Who cares? You should not get rid of anything that's down here. What? Well, why not, though? You don't have a purpose for most of this stuff, even if your dad did. But you do. Do you really? You guess maybe you thought at one point about having an aquarium, but you don't have one now, and it wouldn't be worthwhile to take the gigantic buckets of salt and heat lamps all the way home. Anyway, you'd go for freshwater. Those fish are much easier to take care of. It's feeling that slices through your brain, not painfully, but cold. It freezes you in place somehow. The supplies should stay here. You may need them. You shake your head. What is going on? These thoughts are audible. They're clear like a bell shaking in your ear. The voice feels motherly, soft and warm. Your voice is shaky, but you make yourself say something. Mom? Do you really want to know? Yes, I do. I've been waiting here for you. I'm still afraid to show myself. I need your help. Want you to be sure that you're ready. You feel your heart racing. Words don't want to come out of your throat. You legitimately choke, coughing loudly. There's a pile of items that you want to leave. You want to bring up to the ground floor, but you leave everything downstairs in the rush to get out of the basement. Eat in silence. Stare at the lockbox. Now's another chance. Okay, so we're going to try to open it. I think it's either going to be my name or the wife's name. Try to force the code to come into your mind. What's the mom's name? Was it Sandra? Let's try Sandra. You put in the combination Sandra. You pull down on the lock. Your stepmom's name doesn't seem to open it. Do you already know this information? Where would it be? Do you miss seeing it already? Ooh, someone rung. Doorbell rings. It's the old man. He's got a notebook with him and little glasses. Hey there, kiddo. Mind if I walk down and grab some stuff? You want to follow me around and make sure I'm not stealing anything again, but I'm going to be slow, so you're ready to be bored. Let's go ahead. Don't worry, he winks at you. Can take some pictures and make you a list. Lots of good stuff in here. Want to meet outside so we can talk about it? You follow him out to the front porch. Sorry, it's quite stuffy in there. Feel like I want to leave the moment I walk in. You know that feeling. Feel something that caught your eye? Got a few appliances, really old, antique old. Not low quality. Son, you know what antique means? You? That's a crazy thing. He laughs and wipes his hand on his pants. Kinda. Don't talk about something from my dad's generation. I mean, so much more modern and would be worth a lot. The toaster, it's one of the older mechanical ones, not the electrical ones. Oh, and that coffee maker. How much for it? A lot more than you'd think. Have to look it up and let you know. Here. He extends a shaky arm and hands you the small notebook. You look over the list. Seems like he mostly wants the larger furniture. It'd be really help for you to have it out of there, even if you don't sell the place. It would be nice to change it up. Alright, skull vision feels cloudy. Take it. You open your mouth to talk, but the wrong words come out. Oh! Oh, I just tried to... The voice in my head told me that they can't take it. I don't think I can let you have this one. Is it the money? I can take care of a small finder's fee if you want. Look at the table and imagine moving the items off it so they can take it. A pit forms in the bottom of your stomach. You can almost feel like throwing up, but you hold back. No, I needed to stay here. Feels wrong, the idea of the table being somewhere else. Okay, I respect that. His eyes are intensely looking into yours. This is not normal for someone from Illinois to make such direct contact. But he's not sure if he wants to speak. You can feel it. You okay? He reaches out to shake your hand. You grab his arm and the grip is tighter than you expect, but he doesn't look away. He speaks under his breath. Sir, can you say that again? Someone died here? What do you mean? Did someone die in this house? I can't remember. Mine's a little less of a steel trap than it was in my youth. Must feel something. He continues quietly, barely moving his lips. You can just make out the words. Deep sadness. It wants to be free. Let it out. Why is it here? He finally looks down. You're not sure how to react. You start by dropping his hand. He turns from you immediately and starts walking briskly away. The old man speaks over his shoulder towards you. Thanks, kiddo. I'll let you know when your items sell. Hops in the passenger seat in the truck and Johnny drives off. You hear your heart feels like it's twisting in beats. Your arm starts to hurt, like maybe you're having a heart attack right in front of this door. You force yourself to touch the handle. It's cold. You try and turn it, but it won't open. You push the door with the full weight of your body once and nothing happens, so you do it again. Of course, it unsticks and you have to stop yourself from falling down the stairs. The voice catches your throat as you call down into the dark. Are you gonna kill me? In the back of your head, a feeling of laughter bounces around. No, of course not. I've loved you for so many years. Why would I harm you now? Please, come here. You reach for the switch and flip it. You step down to the stairs slowly. The temperature seems to drop dramatically. You shed Grandma's blanket from the couch. At the bottom of the stairs, you force yourself to speak out again. Show yourself. Of course. You start to see something corporealizing in front of you. Starts looking like a blob and takes shape. It grows legs, arms, a soft face. The eyes look back at you, but something is different. A face you've only ever seen in photos before. Mom? It does look like your mom. The mom you've never met. You start to feel a heat that climbs up your neck. You breathe faster. The ghost of your mother hangs in the air before you. When you move your head side from side, the shape shifts. Stop that. Is unmistakably the woman from the photos. You feel compelled to speak. I need to know. Ask a question. Ask what she wants. What do you want? I need your help. I'm trapped here. You have to help me. The room is smaller as the hallway to the left, but keep going, darling. Your eyes can't look away from the shelf. There it is. Keep moving, dear. You're almost there. So you get closer, you see that the wall is a huge pane of glass. You know and look. The glass is very, very thick. Stand in and look up. The top of the glass doesn't touch the ceiling. It's strange she felt to her wherever she is. What are you? I will show you. The water trembles and you place your hand against the glass. You stare into the massive monster. It extends completely in all directions. You have to describe it. There's no creative or lexicon of humanity. Or it's terrifying. She is all things, and you feel her mental state draining as you look her up and down. Giant eye closed to center your vision. Oh, what the fuck? As you yank your hand away, it swims furiously out of your sight, but it doesn't have much space to maneuver in. Moves around in circles as you heave uncontrollably. Mom? One of many limbs passes by you. It hits the glass and you fall to your knees. I'm sorry if this is horrific. This is what I am. Caged. Bound. The ground shakes. You hear the water slosh. I am a higher life form. For an immortal, this is torture. Serving a life sentence having committed no crimes, and now it falls to you. It's your obligation to take care of me. No one else can do it. You clear yourself to your feet. This is not my fault. I understand. She comes back to the glass and her form overwhelms you. Taylor, you may ask to find your mother now. I will guarantee she does not wish for a reunion. Are you trying to stop her? I am strong, but not that strong. What she did was traumatized her. I tried to soothe, but there was no use. I apologize for the hurt I have caused you, but your family has done so much worse to me. I understand. If your father had not left your mother know of my existence, maybe your lives would have been different. Fortunately, Roy is indisposed and unable to do this, and so it falls on you. Now this is your duty. I need to be responsible for you. I can't leave you here alone. It's not fair to you to be trapped. You could save and continue your dad's work. Ultimate her needs. Give her time and ability to the internet some other way. And the drug-like high she gave to you could be the tip of the iceberg of what she can do. Once you accept all this, you feel clear in your decision. No. That was interesting. I will admit, that was way too long. I think if it kind of wrapped itself up in the first couple days, that would have been fine. I feel like that went on for so long. I would have liked more spookiness out of it for a game that classifies itself as a horror game. I would have loved it to be more spooky, but, you know, nothing we can really do, right? But, at the end of the day, it was a good game. I like the art style. I just wish it had a little bit more to it. It kind of was, a bit of a slog to get through. But other than that, I liked it. I thought it was pretty decent, but I think just make it a little bit more interesting, and I think that'd be perfect. But without further ado, thank you guys so much for stopping by. That has been it from me. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. And time it is y'all watching this. Like, comment, duel. I shouldn't have to say anything. You already know what to do. And without further ado, I will see y'all in the next video. Jane.